Are you ready to discover the liberating power of solitude and self-discovery? In this video, we will be diving into the profound teachings of Buddhism on the art of being alone. Lesson 1. Accept impermanence. Life is always changing. Everything that begins will end. Nothing stays the same. This is the truth of impermanence. The Buddha taught that clinging to things that change brings suffering. People change. Situations change. Feelings change. If we accept this, we will find peace. Impermanence is not something to fear. It is the natural way of life. A flower blooms, but soon it withers. A river flows, but it never stays the same. Seasons change. The sun rises and sets. This is the way of the universe. Understanding this helps us let go of attachment. Many people suffer because they want things to remain the same. They want their loved ones to stay forever. They want happiness to last. But when things change, they feel pain. The wise person knows that change is natural. Instead of clinging, they accept. Instead of fearing, they flow with life. Loneliness comes when we resist change. If we accept impermanence, we see that aloneness is part of life. Sometimes we are with people, sometimes we are alone. Both are natural. Fighting change only brings suffering. But when we accept it, we are free. Impermanence also teaches us gratitude. When we know something will not last forever, we appreciate it more. We cherish the moments with loved ones. We enjoy each sunrise. We value the simple joys of life. Instead of fearing loss, we live in the present. Learning to be alone means embracing change. It means seeing every moment as a gift. It means understanding that nothing lasts, so we should not cling. Instead, we should flow like the river, always moving, never holding on. This is the path to true peace. Lesson 2. Detach from external validation. Many people seek approval from others. They want to be liked. They want to be admired. They feel happy when praised. They feel sad when criticized. But living this way brings suffering. It makes us dependent on others for our happiness. Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from within. We must not rely on others to feel good about ourselves. We must detach from the need for approval. People's opinions change. One day they praise us, another day they criticize us. If we depend on them, our peace will be fragile. To be free, we must stop seeking validation. We must do what is right, not what is popular. We must listen to our inner wisdom, not the noise of the world. When we stop chasing approval, we find peace. When we stop fearing criticism, we become strong. Learning to be alone means being at peace with ourselves. It means not needing others to make us feel worthy. It means finding confidence from within. It means knowing that we are enough just as we are. Meditation helps with this. Sitting in silence, we see our true nature. We see that we do not need praise to be happy. We do not need others to tell us we are good. We know it within ourselves. This is the path to true strength. Let go of the need for approval. Stop fearing what others think. Find your worth inside. Walk your own path. When you do this, being alone is no longer lonely. It becomes peaceful. It becomes powerful. Lesson 3. Simplify your life. A complicated life brings stress. Too many things, too many distractions, too many desires. These create suffering. Buddhism teaches simplicity. When we simplify, we find peace. Possessions do not bring happiness. A bigger house, a new car, expensive clothes, these only bring temporary pleasure. Soon, we want more. The cycle never ends. True happiness does not come from things. It comes from a simple life. When we let go of excess, we feel free. We do not need many things to be happy. A quiet space, simple food, fresh air, these bring real joy. We can let go of what we do not need. We can choose a life of less but feel more fulfilled. The same is true for the mind. A mind full of worries, full of desires, full of distractions cannot be at peace. When we let go of unnecessary thoughts, we find clarity. When we focus on the present, we feel light. Simplicity in the mind brings deep joy. Aloneness becomes easier when life is simple. There is less noise, less clutter, less attachment. When we simplify, we have more time to reflect. We have more space for peace. We can hear our inner voice. We can live with less, but feel full inside. Simplicity is freedom. Let go of what is not needed. Keep only what brings peace. Choose a life of ease. In that simplicity, aloneness becomes a gift, not a burden. Lesson 4. Let go of loneliness. Loneliness is a feeling, not a fact. Many people are surrounded by others, but still feel lonely. Loneliness comes from within. It is not solved by people. It is solved by understanding. Buddhism teaches that everything arises in the mind. Loneliness is not caused by being alone. It is caused by resistance to aloneness. If we fight it, it grows stronger. If we accept it, it fades away. To let go of loneliness, we must embrace solitude. We must see aloneness as a chance for growth. It is a time to reflect, to meditate, to understand ourselves deeply. Many wise beings spend time alone to find truth. It is not a punishment. It is a gift. We must also let go of attachment. If we depend on others for happiness, we suffer when they are not there. Instead, we must find joy within. We must see that we are complete on our own. When we let go of loneliness, we discover peace. We see that aloneness is not empty. It is full of wisdom, full of beauty, full of self-discovery. We stop fearing it. We start cherishing it. Lesson 5. Develop inner joy. Happiness does not come from outside. It comes from within. Many people chase pleasure in things, in relationships, in achievements. But true joy is found inside. Buddhism teaches that joy comes from a peaceful mind. A mind free from desires, free from worries, free from attachment. When we stop chasing, we start finding. Meditation helps us discover this. In stillness, we see the joy of being. We see that peace is always there, waiting for us to notice it. We do not need anything else. We are already whole. Developing inner joy means being grateful. It means seeing beauty in simple things. A breeze, a smile, a moment of silence. These are enough. It means accepting life as it is, without wishing for more. When we cultivate inner joy, we do not fear being alone. We do not need distractions. We do not need noise. We are happy with ourselves. We find peace in solitude. We find strength in stillness. Lesson 6. Realize you are never truly alone. Even when we are alone, we are connected to everything. The trees, the sky, the air we breathe, all are part of us. Buddhism teaches that everything is one. Nothing is truly separate. When we sit in nature, we feel this connection. We see that we are part of something greater. We are not isolated. We are part of the whole. Even in silence, the universe speaks. The wind moves. The birds sing. The heart beats. Life is always present. We are never truly alone. Realizing this brings deep peace. It removes fear. It removes emptiness. It shows us that we are always held by existence itself. Learning to be alone is not about being lonely. It is about seeing our true nature. It is about feeling complete within ourselves. It is about knowing that we are part of everything. When we understand this, solitude is no longer something to escape. It is something to embrace. It is not loneliness. It is freedom. It is home.